everybody to this whole body power yoga flow. We're going to work our whole body, feel good, and make ourselves feel happy as well. Alright, we're ready to work our whole body, feel strong. Let's get started standing at the top of your mat. Breathe in, take your hands up above your head, gather yourself. Take them up one more time, breathing in, and then breathe out, dive down into your forward fold. You're going to feel good. Plant your hands and jump back into a plank. You're going to take your vinyasa into upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. You're going to look forward to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, jump forward to a forward fold. Take halfway lift. And then you're going to rise your arms up above your head and sink into your chair pose. Feet and knees together, feel good, breathing in and out. And you lift your heels up and off the mat, and then take them down one more time. So lift them up and come down, lift them up, come back down, lift them up, come back down, and one more time, lift them up, hold, breathe in, and then slowly rise on up. Get your hands above your head and dive down to forward fold. You're going to plant your hands and you're going to hop back to plank. You're going to raise your right leg, one-legged vinyasa, and going to go down into upward facing dog. And then up into your three-legged dog. Nice stretch, feel good. Breathe in and out. And you're going to pull that leg forward. Hug it in for a second. And then take it to the top of your mat. Take yourself up for crescent lunge. Take a second to square your hips. Get yourself adjusted. You can take your hands above your head or at your hips for a second to get yourself where you need to be. You can release your fingers for your steeple grip hands. Just breathe in and out into your crescent lunge. Take your hands together, your steeple grip. You'll lower that low back leg into low lunge. Hands still above head. Breathe in and out. Good job. Take a couple more breaths and we're going to rise back up. You're going to plant your back heel down into your warrior one pose. Square your hips, hands overhead. Make sure the back heel's down. Keeping the front knee bent. And then we'll open out our hips for a warrior two. Breathing in and out, keeping the front knee bent. Back heel is down. Engage your core. And then we'll reverse the warrior. Take your arms on up. Go back into your lunge, warrior one. And then you're going to just rise on up into warrior three. Slowly get there. Taking that back leg up towards the sky. Or you can take your hands together at chest, take them out in front of you, or take them at your side for your warrior three. And then slowly we're going to open up into half moon. Right arm goes down, left arm towards the sky. Remember, take balance. If your body hurts, you might take a little bit to get there, but just try to make your way there as much as you can, balancing, feeling good. And then we'll slowly take that back knee down, back to take our feet to meet each other for our forward fold. We're going to plant our hands on the mat. We're going to jump back into our plank. This time we're going to take our left leg up towards the sky for our one-legged vinyasa into upward facing dog. And take it back into our three-legged dog. Hold, breathe in and out. We're going to pull that left leg in. We're going to hover it for a quick second before we pull it through onto the mat for our crescent lunge. Slowly make your way there, squaring your hips, your hands above your head and your steeple grip, bending into that front knee. Feeling strong. We'll lower that back leg into our low lunge. Couple more breaths. Steeple grip arms above your head. And then we'll rise with that back leg, take the heel down for our warrior one, keeping our hips squared, hands above head. And then we'll take our hands to our arms to our side, open out into our warrior two, bending into the front knee. And reverse the warrior, loves. Taking a nice stretch. Before we take ourselves back to our warrior one and press ourselves into warrior three, carefully, slowly as you get there. Breathing in and out, feeling calm, feeling balanced. And then taking our left arm to the ground, right to the sky for our half moon, opening it up if we can. We'll slowly take our hands to the ground, back leg meets our front, and plant our hands, forward fold. And then we'll plant our hands on the mat and we'll jump back into our plank pose. And take a nice half lift if you'd like before. So slowly jump back into plank. And then slowly make our way into elbow plank. We're going to raise our legs, just do a couple of leg lifts, switching your side to side. And you'll take your hips up towards the sky, keeping on your elbows for our dolphin pose. Nice stretch, head under heart. Holding and breathing in and out. We'll make our way back to plank. Press yourself up back to plank. And then vinyasa on through upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Walk your legs out before you take that right leg up towards the sky and bring forward. We're going to come on up, rise on up, and we're going to straighten out both legs. You're going to take your hands overhead, make sure your hips are square. And you're going to fold over for your pyramid pose. And your hands towards the mat, squaring the hips, keeping both legs straight. Remember, you can have a little bend in your knees. And you'll raise that left arm towards the sky. for our triangle pose, stretching it out. You'll bend into that front knee. You'll pull that back leg up. You'll hover to you'll do a fold. You'll do any variation of flamingo pose. You don't have to do it perfect. You can just do a little half fold with your leg up. Or if you can get all the way into flamingo pose. And then we'll take that back leg down, forward fold, breathing in and out. And then we'll plant our hands, we'll jump back and vinyasa on through into upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. So we're going to take that left leg up towards the sky. We're going to bring it forward, take ourselves up. Straightening out both legs, squaring our hips, taking our hands up towards the sky. And then folding over into our pyramid pose, breathing in and out, giving a little bend in our knees for stability, not to strain our muscles. Slowly, then you can take your right arm to the sky. For triangle pose. Breathing in and out, feeling a nice stretch. And you'll be taking both arms to the ground, take that back leg up in for flamingo pose or any variation, half fold. You can get there. And I'm taking that foot down, forward fold. Breathe in and out. You're going to take your knees back, take yourself back into tabletop position. You're going to do a nice breathe in for cat and cow pose. And arch your back. One more time, breathe in. And then breathe out. And come back to tabletop. You're going to take that right leg out and we're going to crunch it in. Arching your back and crunch it out, lifting that leg up. So you're going to do 10 of these. So crunch it in and then kick it up. Crunch in and kick it up. Crunch in and kick it up. Remember to breathe while you do this. A couple more times. Crunch in, kick it up. Crunch it in and kick it up towards the sky. Crunch it in, up towards the sky. Towards the sky. Right, you're going to take yourself onto that right side, taking that right leg down for our side plank variation. So keep that right leg down. You're going to lift the left arm, left leg, and we're just going to crunch them in. So you're going to crunch in and take them out extended. Crunch in and extend. A couple more times, keeping in that plank pose. Couple more. Remember to breathe. Awesome. You're going to slowly take yourself back into tabletop pose. We're just going to take some little child's pose circles. You can either stay in child's pose, or you can just move out your hips as I do. Kind of doing a little circle, kind of stretching it out, moving back and forth, moving around. Just get a little movement before we take ourselves over to the other side. Alright, back into tabletop. We're going to extend that left leg out behind us. And then remember, we're just going to crunch in and kick it up towards the sky. Crunch in, kick it up towards the sky. Crunch in, kick it up towards the sky. Almost halfway done. Crunch in, up towards the sky. Remember to kick it up one more time. And you're going to make your way into your left side plank. Lifting that right leg up, right arm, and you're going to crunch in, 10 crunches. Awesome. Hold and then make your way back to tabletop. Slowly come to a seated position. And seated on your glutes, take your knees out in front of you. You're going to grab onto your knees, lift up. You can keep your arms out inside of you for boat pose. I'm just going to stay here for a couple deep breaths. Just a few seconds, so hold, engage your core. Feel good. And slowly take your feet down towards the mat. You're going to roll yourself down and prepare for bridge pose. So take your fingertips towards your heels. I'm just going to lift your hips up towards the sky. Hold, taking some deep breaths. And we're just going to do some quick glute work. Squeezing, engaging your glutes. You're going to take that right leg up towards the sky. You're just going to kick it up and then kick it down. So kick it up and then take it down towards the mat. Kick it up, down towards the mat. A couple more kicks. Engaging your core, mind-muscle connections. Going. And then hold. A couple deep breaths, breathe in and out, and then take it down. And we're just going to switch sides. Engage your core and your glutes, and you take that left leg up towards the sky and just do some kicks up and then down. Take it down towards the mat and then kick it up. Down and kick it up. Hold that leg up, deep breath in, and breathe out. You'll release that leg down. Engage your booty. Squeeze the glutes. Hold for the couple deep breaths in. And then we'll slowly lower ourselves down towards the mat. And this time we're going to go back up for one more, either bridge, or if you'd like, you can take the advanced version. We're going to go up for bridge, take our hands, plant them by our sides, and press up for a wheel pose. Just a few deep breaths in and out, pressing your heart up towards the sky. Bending out your back, squeezing your glutes. And then slowly coming on down. And take your hands behind your head. And we're going to prepare for our bicycles. So we're just going to switch sides, do some slow bicycles, switching each side as you go. So crunching in and out, switching sides. Couple more deep breaths. Remember, engage your core. And then you're going to take your legs up towards the sky. You're going to have them bent, tabletop, take your hands extended, and we're just going to pump. So breathe in, couple deep breaths. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Crunching your core. Remember to breathe. Keep it going. You got this. You got this. Feel strong. Feel the fire in your core. Feel good. Remember to breathe. And then breathe it all out. Take your knees into your chest. Deep breaths in and out. You're going to rock and roll, and you're going to be getting enough momentum. You're going to get yourself prepared for a shoulder stand. Take your hands to your lower back. You're going to have your knees bent, or if you'd like, you can go advanced into a full shoulder stand. If you'd like, just take your knees bent. Feel good. Breathe in and out. And slowly take your hand to your lower back and lower your lower back and your glutes and your feet to the floor. Take your knees out wide for your Klein Cobbler's pose. Breathing in and out. Take one hand to your heart, the other to your chest, feeling your heartbeat, feeling all the work your body's just done. And feeling calm, feeling happy now that you're starting to close out your practice. Take your knees back together and extend your legs out wide. And take your arms either at your heart, or you can have your palms up, but take them at both sides and just breathe in and out. Relax into your final Shavasana. Close your eyes. Appreciate your body. Appreciate all the work it's just done. Feel good. Just breathing and feeling calm. And gratitude. Feeling all the sensations in your body. I'm just feeling happy and thankful and proud that you finished this power yoga practice flow. Slowly take your knees up, waking up your body, and let them fall to one side and let the rest of your body go with them. Taking a moment to feel the love, happiness, and then press yourself up. Get yourself to a seated position on your mat. Gather your arms together, center, and take them up above your head, breathing in the light, the happiness, the sun. Take your arms together, take them to chest, and we'll bow our heads. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this lovely practice. And thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. Let me know if you enjoyed in the comments. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.